According to the narration, my companions are like stars. Whichever of them you use as a guide, you will be rightly guided. Are the companions faultless? Is that possible? Can one ever be faultless? In other words, a companion is a star. Whoever follows him finds the right path, and he or she is saved. Let's explain this with the verses of Surah al Ahqaf 46:9 and Surah al An'am 6:50 and Surah al Araf 187-188. The Qur'an sets out the following founding principles about our Prophet. I hold not for myself the power of benefit or harm, except what God has willed. And if I knew the unseen, I could have acquired much wealth, and no harm would have touched me. In this case, to achieve salvation by following the companions, it is necessary to accept that all of the companions survived. Is the ticket to heaven sold in this world? In principle, that's not possible. See, the Qur'an does not say that heaven is a guarantee for our Prophet. Of course, the place where our Prophet will go is certain, but there's a founding principle here. Therefore, it is not possible for someone to go to heaven through someone else. Moreover, as someone who has examined this claim, I know that the source is from about 360 years after our Prophet. Even in the leading hadith books, the subject is not mentioned. Can you imagine? Religious principles were achieved through this situation, and the companions were brought to such a point that even the Prophet could make mistakes, but the companions never made mistakes. Well, let's ask a question then. We're in the period of the War of the Camel. Are we going to be supporters of Ali, or are we going to be supporters of Aisha? It is not possible to make sense of this. Therefore, you cannot act upon the claim, my companions are like stars. Whichever of them you use as a guide, you will be rightly guided. There are so many unfortunate events in Islamic history that cannot be explained easily. Muslims have to accept that Muawiyah came to power through unethical means. Now, what will we do? How will we see them as faultless? Well, then, we can just say people can make mistakes. Also, the companions can make mistakes. But if he or she repents, God forgives. We can only take that as a guide for the exemplary character of companions in this aspect. We can't get anywhere simply by following the companions. We'll be judged by whatever we do. In the verse of Surah al-Zilzal 99:7-8, it is commanded as, so whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. Other than that, any authority the companions have, no matter which disciple you designate, will never take you to that goal. Let's mention this as we say in Anatolia. Whatever you put in your bowl, that's what you end up with on your spoon. It's not possible to accept such a claim.